G'day friends, it's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator Australia. So welcome to our June free online class where we're playing with the Thoughtful Journey Sweet Collection from the new annual catalogue, and it's on page 46-47. Okay, I'm just going to fix this up. I will get this right one day. So you get the bundle, the stamps and the dies, as well as this gorgeous paper. It's beautiful actually. The pearls and the specialty paper. Okay, so this is the paper. It doesn't feel like it, Tim. Oh, here it is. So this is our specialty paper. Now there is another piece, but I've only got the 4 left actually. I've used a pack, and I'm about to start my new pack. It is blank on this side, but this side has the pattern, and it's got a really nice light shimmer to it. Okay, so that's that. I think it's called Thoughtful Designs, and it comes in the 12 by 12. Then you've got this beautiful paper, 6 by 6. You get 48 sheets, and you get 4 of each design. Excuse me. So I will admit I've never bought paper like this. I've always avoided it, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'm just going to show you the one and then the opposite sides. A lot of it is like a water wash, and the colours in it are really pretty. So what you do is spend $50 in my online shop, and you receive 6 card kits, 3 designs, and 2 of each. Now I think there's one missing, and I've got a funny feeling that I've used it all up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, 12. There's 12 pieces there. Spend $70 and you'll receive this pack of Adhesive-Packed Pearl Trios. And the colours in this are not what I thought. Calypso Coral, now that's Misty Moonlight, and I think that's Petunia Pop or Fresh Fuchsia. Okay, they're pretty actually. So those are those, and we'll be using them today. So what we're going to do, now there's the host code. I will have all the links below for you to click on, and we'll crack on with our cards. So these are I'm just going to take these out of the packet. So these are the cards we'll be creating today. Very easy, very simple, but quite effective. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okie dokie. So we'll do this one first, and we'll bring in our kit. And I haven't even schooled that. So we're just going to grab our paper trimmer. Now you'll also get the tutorial for this as well. It will be emailed to you the day your kits are posted. Okay, so, and as I said, you get in your kit, you get 3 designs, and you'll get 2 of each. All the prep work's done for you, so all you have to do is just either follow the tutorial along or follow this video along. Okay, so what we're going to do is stick this piece to our base card. So this is the specialty paper, and I think this is Calypso Coral. It has got a bit of a fleck through it, if you can see the bottom. So when you receive your kit, you may get different pieces of it, and they will be different colours. Okie dokie. This is 2 different colours. They're 2 different sheets. I've run out of this sheet, so we're using this one. Okay. Then what we're going to do is put that aside for a moment, and we're going to bring in our stamp set. So this is the Thoughtful Wishes, and then you get the Thoughtful Wishes dies as well. I've got to find a bag to put these in so that I can keep them all together. Okay, so there are our dies as well. So we're going to use this one, and that one. Oh, not that one. This one. Okie dokie. So where is our, oh, there's our block. So we'll do this one first, and we're just going to stamp this in Mossy Meadow. Now I've just taken the colours that we're using for our cards from the pack of Designer Series paper. Okay, so all we're going to do is randomly stamp that image. I didn't press too hard on that. I should have pressed a little bit harder. Then we're going to bring this image in. And we're going to use our Stampin' Write markers. Okie dokie. So what we want to do is, I always use them on the side. I'll lay it flat so you can see. I always, as I said, I always do it on the side. That way you're not ruining the tips of your markers. So you just very gently go over all your image with your marker. Not the tops of the flowers. You can do that if you wanted to, but if you were going to do that, then you would use your ink pad. Okay, just very gently. And the bottoms of the flowers. Oops, getting a bit carried away there. And our leaves, bottoms of the flowers. And lastly, the bigger ones down the bottom. Now, I wouldn't put it right on the side, but just put it on the side a little bit so that, as I said, you're not ruining the tips of your markers. Okay, this is a good way of adding colour to different areas of your stamp. And then all we're going to do is colour the tops of our flowers with Calypso Coral. Whoops. Now, if you do end up touching another colour like I did, what I tend to do is I will just go like that onto scrap paper just to take that colour away. And just like that. Then what we're going to do before we stamp, we're just going to huff onto our stamp. Just a couple of light huffs, and that will re-moisten it. Okie dokie. And we're just going to stamp that right down there. Look at that. See that? So that's done. Then what we're going to do is bring in our watercolour pencils. Now we're going to use, you could use garden green, or you could use, I want an old olive, and I want one that's a little bit, to me that's a little bit blunt. I like my pencils to be, the point to be sharp. Now in case you're wondering what the container is, this is an old Ferrero Rocher container. They're great, don't throw them out. So all we're going to do, I'm using garden green here. I'm just going to go in, I might use the two of them. I've only used one on there, so we're going to use two. So I'm just going along the bottoms of our tips of our, whoops, of our leaves, and I'm just adding a little bit of the darker. You could use your blends if you wanted to, but I thought it might be just a little bit more fun to just use our watercolour pencils for a bit of a change. I'm going to come in with Old Olive now, and I'm just going to blend these out. I don't know whether I like that colour. I don't like that colour. So what I'm going to do is blend a lighter shade along the top. Now you could blend these out with your colour lifter if you wanted to, your blend, or even your oh, what do you call that thing? Blender pen, is it blender pen? Yeah, your blender pen. So we're just gonna this will give us two different looks for our card. Where the two colours meet, I'm just blending them just a little bit more. But you don't want to blend it too much that you get rid of that dark colour along the bottom. There you go, so that's that. Okay, then while we're here, we're going to do this one as well. And just the same thing, I'm just going around. I'm not being too particular. And we're just going to blend that over the top. And it's just that, like that. Okie dokie. Then, no, we haven't finished yet. We want our little dotty image that I forgot to get. This one. Put it on a block and bring in our Calypso Coral. and we're going to randomly stamp this image around our card. Now I am stamping off as well, just to give it a little bit more interest. And I think that'll do, eh? Oh, it's really cold here this morning, so everything's sort of sticking. Okay, so that's done. Then what we'll do is grab our adhesive and stick this to a piece of Calypso coral, eh? Oh, now that's shorter, that's longer. Why have I done that? Because I've cut it the wrong length. Just bear with me, eh? That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Okay, so that should be. Now you will have all the proper measurements, in your tutorial, not the measurements where I've gone wrong. Okay, now if this is wrong, we can just trim it up again. Fingers crossed that this fits. I think I've done it too short again. What am I doing? Should be 3/4. I think I'm doing half. Okay, let's try again, eh? Third time lucky. Okay. I think it's 3 3/4, but I'm just going to do a little bit wider. And I'm going to do it a little bit longer too, just in case. And I know I've done it too wide. And okay. And as I said, your measurements will be correct. That's better. Just get all this out of the way. And we're going to pop this up, eh? Now, where are my dimensionals? Now, I have probably used just a couple extra dimensionals than I probably need, but it doesn't matter. Now, I say, where's our card? So all we're going to do now is pop this onto our card, just like that. Okie dokie. And we're gonna grab our block. Here, that'll do. And we've got Missing You. And I've cut out the banner shape from Basic White. That's a little bit crooked, isn't it? Sorry. Is that a little bit better for you? So from Basic White, using my favourite stylish shapes, and I've used that small banner there. Okay, it's a stitched banner, and we're going to stamp this in Mossy Meadow again. Okay, so now I always tend to stamp onto scrap paper first, so I know I've got it straight, and we'll bring that down, and fingers and toes crossed. Missing you.